Hello, lovelies. It's she here from Go to Thread Tarot. I'm here to bring you another channeled message. I hope this message finds you blessed and full of abundance. You can probably hear it in my voice. I have a little bit of a summer cold. I'm not feeling, actually, I don't feel that bad, but it's just, congestion and just feeling, I hate a summer cold. But anyway, little kids got me sick, dog. Little kids got me. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this. So I say that to say, my voice is gonna sound weird. I might have to stop to blow my nose or do something. We'll figure it out along the way. Thank you guys for being here. Like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. Okay? So let's go ahead and jump in. I think that you guys are about to receive an offer. Now, it might be a very small offer here, but it is going to be a divinely guided offer. Or this, either you are going to offer somebody something, or somebody is going to offer you something. Okay? And it is very divinely guided. This person or you, whoever you are in this circumstance, okay? You're being guided down your spiritual path to make this offer happen here. This person is being divinely guided, okay, to come towards you, to go on some kind of mission here. It's like an invitation to start something. Like I said, it's either like a little offer or it's just in the very, very beginnings. I think this is going to be a new person, or I don't, if it's like a business offer or something like that. I think it's going to be new and it's going to be unexpected, is what I'm hearing. But either you or this person is definitely being guided away from having a certain emotional response here. It's giving me a kind of like, hey, keep an open mind about the situation. Don't let your fears or your ego pop up and say it's too good to be true. It can't be real. I mean, obviously especially if it's like a career offer or something like that, like do your research, do your work, know who you're going to know who you're trying to partner up with. And even if it is like a friendship or a romantic offer, like, yeah, do your research on this person, know who you're getting yourself involved with. But there is this energy here of like you are going to have to leave behind some kind of like negative expectations here, because there is victory here in this circumstance that you're being, guided to, towards. Yeah. This is going to be something that you will be celebrating, or something that you will be celebrated for. If it's like a new job offer or something, I feel like you will feel very at home in this place. Yeah, I think it's going to be very heart-opening for you. So be careful about having very judgment. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all saw how that fell out of there. Like you might have some kind of judgments, or somebody. Either, somebody could have very like negative thoughts, because there is like a third party here. So this could be fears or doubts you could share with a friend or a family member or a partner or something, like, oh my God, I got this beautiful opportunity. I feel like there could be somebody close to you that could be like, no, you shouldn't take that. No, you shouldn't do that. But what about this? What about that? What if it goes wrong? What if it's not real? What if it's a scam? What if it's this? What if it's that? Like, they're going to have a very, like, negative. And I feel like if it is a person on your side, like, you're already going to know who this is. Like, it's that person that every single time you tell them about some beautiful new opportunity or you're starting something, they're always like, ho-hum, like, no, I don't think you should, but what about this? But what about that? Oh my God, I've been doing research, and here's, let you say something about, oh, I was thinking about visiting this city or going on vacation here. Here comes this person with, well, I was just on Facebook the other day and I read about 3 different unalivings that happened in that city. I bet it's just so unsafe there. Yada, yada, yada. I'm just like, ugh. It's that kind of vibe where it's just like, anyway. Obviously, like I said before, obviously have discernment. If somebody has legitimate concerns, or if they have legitimate issues that might be come up or might arise, like, yes, like, face them, come up with solutions. But it's that old Debbie Downer kind of like, here's how everything can go wrong about what you're trying to do, instead of like, wow, this is an amazing opportunity, I'm so happy for you, like, you might want to think about this or think about that, but I bet you can work it out and we can make it work. Or yeah, exactly. There's somebody here, or like I said, this could be you. This could be a representation of a thought process that somebody else has put inside you. So it could have been like the way you were raised to think about opportunities, or the way you were raised to think about yourself. So it's that ho-hum, oh, everything's going to go wrong like it did in the past, or, things haven't worked out, so why would this be any different? It's that kind of energy. And truthfully, it's this kind of thinking, it's this kind of thought process that has really slowed down this manifestation from coming in. Okay. I felt like too, there is a situation here where this person is whoever this person is that's bringing in this offer, or if you're the person making the offer, I really feel, like you or they have this kind of like, I want to ease into it, which is why it's like, oh, it's a small offer. It is a divinely guided offer, but it is like a small offer to just start something. It could be a situation here where it's like, oh, well, can we meet and talk over a coffee or something like that? It could be something really small. Or it could be like, hey, we looked at your resume. We'd like to call you in for, an interview or something like that. So it's not like we guarantee you have the job, or we guarantee we're going to give this to you, but we want to call you in and say, hey, like, you look like a really good candidate. Like, we want to call you in and have a meeting or have something with you, We've been looking over this, and we'd love for you to come in and answer some more questions. Or I don't know why I'm hearing write a thesis statement. I don't know if some of you applied for some kind of grant or something like that. So you might get kind of like you've applied for it, or you've put they're showing me like a fishing. So it's like you've put the lure out there and it's getting like little nibbles. It's getting bites. And so you're starting to reel it in, like you're starting to kind of like coax it in. So it's not like for sure a catch yet. It's not for sure something yet, but it could lead to that. So go forward with your best foot forward, with discernment. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, what the heck is this? 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, and the 8 of Wands. There is some kind of like ho-hum, this can't be real, it can't actually be happening kind of energy kind of looming over this. Yeah, be careful. Be careful about who you share this opportunity with, or who you talk to about this. So I paused that right on 818, and I felt guided to look up the angel number 818. And it says, 818, angel number 818 suggests that you think only thoughts of abundance and prosperity. Your thoughts are manifesting very quickly at the moment, and you want them to be positive rather than negative. Create a list of affirmations that affirm and reinforce your own ability and motivation to turn your dreams into reality. Look to new and or different ways to bring about and achieve your goals and aspirations. Trust that if you listen to your inner wisdom and the guidance from your angels, you are bound to succeed on many levels. Specifically, if you have been considering beginning a spiritual-based career, profession, or practice, or a project or venture whereby you use your natural skills and abilities to serve and assist others. Yeah. Angel number 818 may be a prompt to pursue your ideas and take positive action in the direction of your desires. Recognize, develop, and share your values, abilities, talents, gifts, and passions. Now is the moment in which you are creating your future. Exactly. So don't create it with negative thoughts, like right off, like squash your dreams or squash your abilities, like right off the bat. Also, it says 818 may suggest that you are nearing the end of a significant and important phase of your life. If there is some part of your life that is not flowing as you'd like, know that it will soon be healed and or replaced with better, more suited situations and circumstances. So that's all that. Eight of Cups, walking away. Six of Swords, walking away from the past, walking away. I understand that if there's some kind of block in this situation, if there's some kind of issue, it's going to resolve itself and it's going to, okay? Or it's going to make itself clear that you need to walk away from it or that you need to cut yourself off from it. And it could definitely be this, like I said, whatever this negative influence is, like, you know what, I need to stop doubting myself. I need to stop having these fears, and I need to start really manifesting like happiness and abundance. And it's like, I've put in the work to manifest this beautiful opportunity for myself. I need to have a positive mindset about it. I need to just be crafting with positivity, love, and light in my life. Or if it is a person, it's like, you know what, I need to either cut this person off, walk away from this person, not be friends with this person anymore, not share the good positive things that are happening in my life with this person, because it's just a drag to be around this person. Like, it's just negative energy, and it's just this person throwing negative energy on your wants, your dreams, and your desires, okay? And we have to understand that if we have somebody like that around us, there's some part of us that resonates with the ho-hum, gloom and glum that they try to throw out, okay? Or it's a lesson for us to understand that we need to really strongly cater the type of people that we have around us. Because there could be some situation here of feeling like, oh, I feel, the more you pour energy into, I feel left out. I'm not safe. I'm not protected. I don't have that. I don't have this. I don't have what I need. I don't have what it takes. All that kind of thought process is going to bring it right back. So be careful about what energy you're creating this new beginning in. Exactly. There definitely is a situation here of holding back, though. I will say that. Like, if this is an opportunity, it's either you holding yourself back, or I feel like whatever this opportunity is, there could be some resistance that you yourself are providing in this scenario, in this situation, and that this person, their actions, or it could really affect that, It could be really reflecting that, It could be really reflecting it. Yeah, because I really feel like it's going to seem like nothing's happening, everything's being held back, and then suddenly, boom, the Chariot comes rushing forward, and justice is being served here. Justice is coming out. It's a possibility. It's a doorway. Like I said, if there was some kind of block, if there was some kind of like, oh, I can't, or it won't work out, or something like that, you might have been on a kind of pause to let something like work out here. It is a possibility for a brand new, beautiful beginning. But all of these thought process, all of this right here, if you're thinking this is what's going to come back, and it's going to slow down. It's going to make you hold yourself back. Then it's going to make this opportunity slow down from coming into you. So this is going to be about your willpower of deciding to choose better for yourself. Otherwise, you're going to hang yourself up. You're going to slow yourself down. You're going to slow down your manifestations. Or you might not even see it for the opportunity or for the blessing that it is if you don't have an open enough mindset about it, Yeah, exactly. Queen of Swords. You might be a little too harsh, and you might be being like, you know what? F this. Because it might not show up exactly in the way that you were expecting it to. But the Magician in the World, like, you manifested in this brand new cycle for yourself. Oh yeah, it's about you having the strength to see this for the beautiful celebration that this really is. There's something here about, I don't know, it might not be coming from the person that you expected. It might not be coming forward in the way that you expected. It might require like some movement or some changing around or some compromising in some type of way here. Sorry, just one second. So, yeah, there's something here about your energy. It's like, be careful with your energy. Be careful having like this harsh judgment, because whatever this is, this opportunity, it can feel you're kind of like, I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know if I trust this. My heart isn't necessarily like open all the way to this. But I do feel like whatever this is, like on the other side of it, if it is a person, they are very motivated. They feel very like drawn in to this. They feel very motivated to come in and do this. Like I said, like spirit is very much so being like, deliver, like here's this blessing, deliver this blessing to collective so that collective can go on this journey here, so that collective can have this evolution. That's what I'm really getting. You're going to learn a lot from taking this opportunity. A lot about yourself, a lot about what you're capable of, a lot about what other people feel like you're capable of. Because I feel like for some of you, there's like this kind of like feeling that like other people don't believe in me or don't trust in me. It's going to be a tower. Like it's going to be just like, oh my gosh, I did not see this coming at all. I feel like that's that unblocking energy. It's like that big, it's like something, it definitely could be like a big heart, like surrender, like a big heart opening opportunity for you. Tell me more about this tower moment, please, Spirit. How is this going to be a tower moment for the collective? Ooh. 10 of Swords. It definitely is going to be like an end, a huge end of a cycle. It could be this kind of like melting opportunity because you're showing up here. It's this kind of like icy. And it's like, I'm judging this and looking for any little possibility that you're trying to betray me, or looking for any little possibility that I got that sword up and I'm ready to bring it down. I want the truth. I want the truth and nothing but the truth. So help you God, I'm going to bring the sword down right on top of your head. And the truth is that you really have an opportunity here, Queen of Pentacles, to really ground in something that's very prosperous for yourself. That's really going to help you to plan. Like, whatever this opportunity is, it's really going to put you in the right space at the right time with the right people, with the right mindset. You know, it's going to give you, I don't know, it could, like I said, it could give you the right amount of money in your bank account so that when a further opportunity comes along down the line, you'll know that you'll have either the experience, that you'll have the dedication, that you'll have the mindset to allow this deeper deeper possibilities. Spirit is trying to tell you, like, you've been manifesting this in and you've been making plans. You've been making plans to bring this in. But maybe you're like, oh, but what about this? But what about that? Whatever this opportunity is, it's an opportunity to scratch off one of those. But what about this? But what about my money? But what about my stability? Or what about my availability? What about whatever the what about is an opportunity to scratch off a big, to learn a lesson about being like, no, I'm not going to hold myself back. No, I'm not going to doubt myself. No, I'm not going to have fears about this, because remember, I had fears about this opportunity and I took it and it turned out great, So when that next even bigger opportunity comes around, instead of looking at the past and being like, no, remember those other times when it didn't work out, it's going to be like, hey, remember this time that did work out? It's something here about boosting your confidence so that you're not so like reserved, or you're not so held back, or you're not so closed off. This is something that is really supposed to put an end to that cycle, right? Because you're at the 10 of Swords, and it's bringing you back around to a truth here. You're going through this 10 of Swords so that you know some kind of truth here. Either about this person, about the situation, about what you really want. Even if it's a situation where it's like, I want to go into this field. Well, you get an opportunity to go into that field, and you go into it. And maybe you do. Maybe you decide, oh my God, this is really not what I want, Or maybe you go into it and you're like, this is amazing. This is exactly what so this puts me in the mindset of, okay, I have some experience in this field. I have a door in the field. This might not be exactly where I want to be, but it's a foothold, right? It's a step forward in the direction that I need to be going in. Whether or not, it's an opportunity to learn what I don't want, or it's an opportunity to learn, to reaffirm this. Yes, this is what I want. It is an opportunity here to have a major life-changing, like, stopping of what's the cycles that happened in the past. So, wow, it's an opportunity for like a really beautiful, a new beginning here. It is giving me a kind of like, I don't want to say a harsh learning experience. It's not like that. I'm trying to figure out. Hey. Shh. Yeah. It's a opportunity to see your true strengths. Hold on, let me go let her out. Yes, this is an opportunity to reveal to you how strong you really are, how determined, how much you can persevere and overcome. And I don't think it's gonna be like here's a trial and tribulation, to fight your way through, and and at the end of it you're gonna be exhausted, but wow, won't you be so much stronger? It's not giving me that. But it is giving me an opportunity for you to really go on this journey here. Yeah, it's reminding me of the saying, which I've said a couple of times in the readings over the past like month or so. It's like, when we ask God for strength, does He give us strength, or does He put us in situations to have the ability to be strong? And that's what I'm kind of giving. That's what I'm kind of getting here. Like, whatever the situation here, it is replacing these fears, these doubts, these worries, well, I need to hold back, and I don't need to do that, and I can't do this, and I bet I can't do that, and I bet I can't make this happen. It is an opportunity to replace all of that kind of negative magnetism here with positivity about yourself and about your abilities. Again, like I said, it's going to be an opportunity for you to look back, and instead of looking back and seeing all the hardships that you've been through, instead of looking back and seeing all the ways that, quote unquote, you failed, it's like a perspective shift, so that you look back and you're like, nah, I learned how to persevere. Like, I learned how to get through it. Like I said before, well, maybe that didn't end up being my one and only relationship, or maybe that didn't end up being my best friend, or maybe that didn't end up being my lifelong job, but it put me in a position to learn about myself, to improve my skills and my understanding, and it put me in a position to know that when the next opportunity came along, I need to take it, just like I took this opportunity. I take this opportunity, and it leads to growth and like beautiful things in my life. And when the next opportunity comes, I need to do the same thing. Because there is a possibility here for this Ten of Cups scenario to unfold here. For you to have a lot of emotional stability and a lot of emotional wish fulfillment happening here. For some of you, your hesitation could be the fact that you could be stepping into a field, or you could be stepping into a situation where there's a competition, where you're going to have to like step up. I don't want to say improve yourself, but you could be going into a workplace where there is kind of a competitive nature. Or like I said before, you know, there are other applicants who apply for the same thing. So show up on your best foot. You know, go to this interview, go to this. It's an opportunity that could lead to a different opportunity. And there's something here too about Spirit wants you to stay optimistic, because it's almost like you think that you're going to get a job here, but maybe you go to that interview, the interview goes pretty well, but or maybe they tell you, wow, you're a great applicant, but we'll keep your application on file because we actually think we're going to hire somebody else or something like that. However, even though we don't have this position available, we actually are so impressed by your skills or about whatever. We would love it if you would actually consider, have you ever considered this position that we have available? You know, we have this position that we have available. We have, you know, I don't know, it's some kind of situation. Or maybe you leave that place and you're like, you know what, I want to cheer myself up, so I want to go into this place or go into that place. And maybe that place is like, oh, we're hiring, you know, and oh, we'll give you a job interview right now on the spot. It's some kind of situation like that where it's like, look on the bright side, because you might not get this, but you're going to get this instead. Like I said, it could be that you do get that job and then you realize maybe this, you know, this is a great opportunity, but it's a stepping stone. Or this was a great opportunity to see what it was really like to be in this field. And maybe I realized it's not for me. So it's an opportunity to to pivot and to change my direction into something else. Like, or maybe it's a pivot. Like, I wanted so bad to work for this one particular company, and then I started working for that particular company, and I really don't like the way that they once I'm in the company, I don't like how they run the company. I don't like how they, they work out their PTO, or how they work out this or that. I don't like their, the system and how the internal workings of the company. So actually, I've put this whole experience up on a pedestal, but the truth of the matter is it's really like this. So I need to see that, and instead of being like, oh, another failure, I'm just like, oh, this is an opportunity for me to and choose myself, to choose, It does feel like there's some kind of pivot here. There's some kind of change in direction. Like I said, it could be that you're offered a different position, or you're offered a different locate. Like, hey, like, we're actually not hiring here, but the location here is hiring. Oh, well, that's actually a city that I've thought about moving to, or that I've thought about being in. It's like, well, that works out perfect for both of us. So there is an opportunity here for like something unexpected, like an unexpected blessing, and it is going to put something to an end here. But it is going to be an opportunity for a new beginning. And I think it's also, like I said, not only is it going to be that, but it's an opportunity for you to mentally change how you view a situation, for you to mentally shift a paradigm here inside of yourself and be like, you know what? I want to have like the best and highest good, on my mind as I'm creating this, as I'm going into this. I want to have a very open and curious mind, and a very open, curious mindset as I go into this, instead of being like, I know I'm going to get hurt, or I know this person is lying to me, or I know it's not going to work out. It's like, you know what? Everything's going to work out in my favor. Everything's going to work out for my highest and best good. I just got to see I just got to see, like, when the opportunity comes to pivot, instead of seeing it as a challenge, she is an opportunity to be like, perfect, I pivot. Perfect, I'll go over here instead. Perfect, I'll do this instead. Or perfect, I'll work with this person instead. It's an opportunity to learn about yourself and to learn a truth about a situation here. It's an opportunity to be like, okay. It's an opportunity for you to pick yourself up from your bootstraps and be like, you know what, I'm going to make this work. And not in a way where you're like holding on to something that's over and done with, because it's over, it's done with. This tower has hit and it's over. It's completely over. Yeah, for a lot of you, I do think this has something to do with work, or a work opportunity, or again, like, it could be work on your personal self, on your spiritual journey. I'm not getting a lot of like love things here, but I am getting a lot of like spiritual self-development, like growth. Definitely. It's an opportunity for a rebirth, for an end of a cycle and a rebirth of a new cycle. It's an opportunity to handle this situation differently than you have or that you did in the past. Also, it's an opportunity to take personal responsibility for the way that you respond to something instead of react to it as well. I do also want to say that there is some kind, it definitely, okay, there is a possibility, because we have the Three of Pentacles and the Moon card, there's a possibility for a lot of emotional and spiritual growth here in this situation. But also there is something here about trusting that what is for you to know at this moment is for you to know, and what is not for you to know is for you to discover. It's for you to have like a curiosity about the world, and to go out there and to allow the situation to evolve, allow the situation to unfold in front of you, and for you to learn how to go with the flow of a situation, not try to control it because you're scared of it turning into something that it did in the past. I do believe that for a lot of you, this is an opportunity to have some inner child healing. It's also possible that, I'm not getting as much as like a person from your past as it is like, again, I'm just getting like an opportunity to, for some of you, it's an opportunity to return to the way that you once were before you got hurt or before you had some kind of bad interaction here. Sorry about that, you guys. I have to keep stopping. Sorry about the interruptions, but we're just going to keep pushing through. I am going to wrap this up, though, because my voice is getting tired. Oh, yeah. So whatever this is, it definitely is an opportunity here, King of Pentacles, to, whatever this is, this opportunity is going to match you. It's going to upgrade you, right? So whatever this is, this person, this opportunity, whatever, it's in this King of Pentacles energy here. And you have the possibility to match that energy. To go on this spiritual, it is some kind of possibility to grow emotionally, spiritually, evolve as a human, as a person through your experiences, instead of allowing your experiences to make you smaller, to allow whatever experience this is to kind of release and let go, and allow this experience to expand your heart, expand your mind, expand your thought process on your capabilities, on the capabilities of what the universe can bring in if you allow it to just unfold for you. And it is going to show you truly how strong you are, and how evenly matched you really are. Because like I said earlier, there was some kind of like, I'm not worthy of this, or I don't match this, or I don't match this person, or like, can I really live up to the expectation that this job or that this opportunity is giving me? It's like, yes, you can. And it's going to unearth this energy from within you. And it's going to help you to ground in this energy really well here. So there isn't, it's like, hey, that's why it's like, this is a spirit opportunity to come into you, because it's like, it's an opportunity for you to, it is an opportunity for you to step up and match this energy, for you to find that strength inside of yourself to do what you need to do, to see, to create, to step out of your comfort zone, and to become, what your soul is really crying out for you to do. It is an opportunity for you to go through this ending and to have a rebirth and to be reborn, less like a Queen of Swords, and more like a Queen of Pentacles. Because the Queen of Swords is a little bit more reserved. They're a little bit more, like I said, they're a little bit more on edge. They're like, hey, one false move and I'm going to cut you down, And right now, your spirit is really wanting to be more in this Queen of Pentacles energy. Because there is something that you need to learn about allowing yourself to settle in this Queen of Pentacles energy. And to allow that energy to evolve, you know, from within you. Like, you already have it within you. You have to allow yourself to evolve into it. And it is your karmic justice for this to happen for you, you know? So yes, this could just straight up be about you finding a lot more, like, a material abundance and prosperity, because it talked about that too. Excuse me. This could be about you stepping up and, you know, becoming that business person, especially if you know that you're being guided to start some kind of spiritual business or spiritual practice or something like that, where you're helping other people. This is an opportunity to step into that position and to be, like I said, to be put in the rooms with the right people, saying the right things with the right knowledge, right? Because I do think for some of you, this is going to be an opportunity to get some kind of certificate or accreditation, or some kind of degree or something. Like, you are going to have to put in work, and there are things in your life that are going to have to end, but mostly it's a tower moment within yourself, within, like, being within you being like, wow, I can do this. Yes, I can accomplish that. Yes, I am that badass person. Like, yes, I do have this energy within me. No, I don't have to hold myself back because of my past. No, I don't have to slow myself down, because that's what it's saying. It's saying that all this ruminating on the past, or all of this, like, influence from the way things didn't work out in the past, is bringing too much of that energy, and it's making you hold back too much. It's making you too scared, you know, or maybe overly cautious, or like overly shut down, you know, like you're just kind of like, no. Maybe it's kind of a situation here where, for some of you, Mama, stop. There could be an opportunity here that you were given, that you're holding on to, and Spirit is saying it's time for you to let go of that, so that you can pick up something else, because it's like, it served its purpose for a while, for when it did, you know, for what it did. You learned the lesson, but you're karmically holding on to it too tightly now. You need to drop this so that you can get this new beginning. There is justice here in this situation here. And there is an opportunity here. The Six of Cups keeps showing itself. There is an opportunity here to have a new beginning. There's something here about returning to a state in your past. Like, maybe there was a time before when you were less closed down, where you were less hypocritical, or when you were less judgmental, or when you were more positive, you were more mind and heart open. You know, it's an opportunity for you to be more childlike, to have more innocence, to not be so, like, jaded about the world, or about people, or about your circumstances. That's kind of what it's giving me too. And it's an opportunity here to really, like I said, with this King of Wands energy here that kept coming up earlier, it's an opportunity to really get up off that throne, to get up out of that comfort zone of rejection. Because there is some kind of energy here of you being like, for some of you, I'm not saying this is all of your energy, but for some of you, it's like being judgmental towards other people, you know, and about the way they're doing things, about the way they're handling things. And Spirit is saying, well, at least they're chasing their dreams. At least they're trying. At least they're putting themselves out there. At least they're taking a risk, you know. At least they're making those moves. They might not be doing it in the best way, but you are allowing your fears of a person like you looking at you, judging you, being hypocritical towards you, tearing you down. You're allowing those things to stop you and hold you back from putting yourself out there and taking that risk. you know. And like I said, that's not for all of you. So, you know, and I know that can be hard to be that honest about yourself, you know, to be that honest with yourself about your attitude and about what, you know, what's really actually holding you back. Is it the what ifs, but what about that, but what about that? Or is it just you not wanting to take the risk? It's like a controlling energy of you being like, well, if I don't put myself out there, then I can't be hurt. If I don't ever say yes to that date, then I can't be lied to by another narcissist. If I don't ever start that business, then that business can't fail. You know, it's that kind of energy. But Spirit is encouraging you to get up and fight for what you really love, to fight for what you really want, to step into your energy. And like I said, all they can do is give you the opportunity. They can't make you take it. They also can't make you be in a positive, good, high vibrational energy about the opportunity, even if you do take it. Only you can do those things. Only you can make that choice. It's not up to Spirit to open every road and to put you in a good mood every day and to, you know, never let anybody that's going to lie to you ever come towards you or anything like that. Like, you're going to have to walk out there with the ability of knowing, like, I have confidence in myself that I can protect myself from these things. And that sometimes losing or sometimes, you know, being lied to is just a part of life. You can't control what other people are doing. And some of you have taken this energy of like, I can only control what I do, and I'm going to stop myself from going out there, putting myself out there, or taking that risk because that keeps me safe. And Spirit is saying they would like you to recontextualize that in your mind and say that it might keep you, quote unquote, safe, but it also keeps you small. It also keeps you unevolved. It also keeps you from chasing after those wants and dreams. Like, you have all these big wants and dreams and fantasies about what you want your life to be like and what you want your career to be and your family to be and your partnership to be. But like, you are going to have to take the measured steps to really, like, you know, Spirit can only tell you, you know, Spirit will just tell you every single time, you're going to get what you ask for. If you put yourself out there, if you start that business, if you take that risk, you're going to find yourself out there. You're going to find your way out there. We can't promise you that you'll never get hurt, you'll never get lied to, or you'll never go on a bad date, or you'll never come across another narcissist. They can't tell you that, you know, because life be lifing. But like, if you really want to live, you got to take that risk. You got to put yourself out there. Be mindful of the seeds that you're sowing and take accountability for, you know, if you want your wish fulfillment, you got to put in the work to get out there, and to, you know, divorce yourself from any devil energy, any fears that are holding you back. So again, like I said, your wish fulfillment is out there. It's out there. And you got to be willing to fight for it. And you have to do the work on yourself so that you have as little resistance within yourself as you possibly can. Because it doesn't do any good to pray and pray and pray and ask the universe, bring me this, bring me a love that's true, bring me my career path, bring me this. Like, you're going to have to put yourself out there. You know, you're going to have to do your part of it. You're going to have to put yourself out there. You're going to have to, you can't just say, you know, bring me my soulmate, and then never go out anywhere, never dress up, never go on dates, never, you know, create that profile, never do that. Like, how? You know, how? I mean, Spirit can do miraculous things, but specifically this thing that you're asking for, part of the contract is that you break out of this habit of self-sabotaging yourself out of these blessings. You have to make the decision to put in the dedication and put in the work. You have to say, no more of this ish in the past. I'm putting an end to it. I have to let this tower fall and stop trying to hold on to it. Stop making excuses or stop saying this or that. And put in the willpower. If you need to go inside, if you need to buckle down, if you need to figure it out, You need to figure it out, and you need to be able to go inside of you and find what it is inside of you that holds you back from doing this and say no more. You know? Because if you want to find this place, if you want to find this peace, if you want to find this energy right here, you have to stop. You have to stop whatever all this is that holds you back. You got to stop it. Because nobody, you know, God's not just going to just miraculously have you wake up tomorrow and just be like, oh, I don't feel the need to self-sabotage anymore. I'm healed. You know, like you're going to have to put in the work to go to the therapy or go to the retreats or do the journaling, you know, you're going to have to change. You're going to have to cut those people out of your life that hurt you. You're going to have to do the active healing part. You're going to have to do your part in it, right? Like you're going to have to be an active participant in your healing. And I'm not saying that you're not. I'm not saying that, you know, that you're not trying. You're just going to have to continue to try, you know? And like I said, this opportunity is coming towards you, but it's really about your mindset and your ability to be like, oh, hell yeah, I'm going to take this opportunity. I can do this, you know? F what happened in the past. F what didn't go right in the past. F how I failed in the past. Or F that, you know, I got lied to. Or, you know, yeah. This is a divine opportunity. And it's going to be one of those crossroads moments in your life where it's like, you know, I don't want to say now or never, but that's kind of like Spirit is like, you have an opportunity right now to choose to live, to choose to continue a karmic cycle. Like a new cycle is beginning, and it's up to you as to whether or not it's a cycle of the same old ish or it's a cycle of something brand new. Is it going to be, you know, another 10, 20 years of the same, I wish I was following my dreams, I wish I was doing that, I wish I was this? Or is it going to be like, nah, you know, I know that I need to step out there. I know that I need to do this. I know that I need to overcome this energy. I just got to do it. I got to put myself out there. I got to do it. I got to take the risk. I got to do what I got to do. You know, I got to end that relationship. I got to stop that thought process. I got to end those habits or those activities or those things that hold me back. Exactly. I got to put an end to it, and I got to say goodbye to this past version of myself, because there's some parts of me that are not going to be able to come, you know, into this next cycle, because it's just going to hold me down. It's just going to weigh me down. So you got to decide, are you going to do it? So when the opportunity comes, take it. Make the choice. Take it. Come on now. Work with Spirit. Take this. Come on now. Take this opportunity to have a brand new beginning. It was 47, right? Yeah, it's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. And you have a possibility here. You got to make the choice. You have to make the choice. Ooh, I'm tired, y'all. Okay, I gotta go. Thank you guys so very much for being here with me today. Sorry about all the stopping and the starting and the everything like that. But hey, I'm still here. I'm still making the content, even though I don't feel that well. So I'm going to continue to just go on and move forward and do what we got to do, right? So I really appreciate you guys so very, very much. Like the content if you like it. Comment down below if you feel like you have something to say or if it resonated for you or whatever. If you feel guided to get a personal reading from me, my contact information is down below. Okay. Thank you to your angels, spirits, guardians, and guides for guiding you here to get this information. I hope it gave you the love, light, or clarity that you really needed. I took did y'all see I took like a little mini nap? I just closed my eyes. I was like, oh, snap. That feels good. Oh, I'm going to go to bed. Thank you to my angels, spirits, guardians, ancestors, and guides for guiding me through delivering this information as well as keeping me safe while I did so. I appreciate you guys as always. And, sorry, I thought I was about to sneeze. I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Bye!